Hello everybody and welcome back to F1. Today I am in Azerbaijan. It's the Baku city circuit. It's a street track. It's a tour of the city of Baku, and we're going to see how well I do here. It's not a circuit I'm particularly fond of, to be honest. It's quite technical, I would say. It's a bit tricky to drive. Lots of these 90-degree corners. It's not the best for overtaking, certainly for the first part of the track, but there's a really long straight at the end of the lap where you can get lots of overtakes done. Once you get past the first couple of corners and the DRS zones early on, you don't see too much overtaking. Just getting the tyres nice and warm. I'm on the hard tyres, so they're going to take a little while to warm, I suspect. Nice view of the castle on the left there. That corner is meant to be flat out, but I really don't trust myself to go around that flat out. Braking hard, downhill. You might remember that bit. This straight was where Vettel and Hamilton had a little disagreement under the safety car one year. And then really from here, it's almost basically flat out all the way. A little bit of a lift. Car tries to get away from you there. Probably could do with lifting a little bit there. DRS as we head down towards the first corner. So this is a nice long pit straight, and then we brake hard into turn one. Let the car drift to the outside as we line up.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Another 90-degree left-hander turn two into the DRS zone as we run down towards turn three. Another 90-degree left-hand turn. I was a bit slow through there. Now we get a cheeky right-hander. Very tricky to get the throttle down out of some of these corners. Here we are, turn 5 and 6. Nice little chicane. "90-degree left at turn 7 in front of the Presidential Palace. Then we head up turn 8 in past the castle. Very twisty section. I should be going a lot quicker through there, I think, but I'm not brave enough. And then here we are, we're getting near to the end of the lap again. Am I just going? It's giving me lots of red marks for these. I think I'm just going too slow through some of the corners. Ooh, nudge off the wall. Just lost all my momentum there. You've got to be very precise through that section. It's deceptively difficult, I would say.
You seem to be struggling a little in the following turns. Turn 3, turn 8, turn 9, turn 10, turn 15, turn 19.
So anyway, a few corners I need to improve on. DRS, here we go, down towards turn 3 again. I think I might have just been braking too hard. You can kind of let go of the brakes quite early and let the car drift around the corner, really. Whereas I was almost braking for stop. Oh, very bumpy there. I'm going to miss that gate. The car just took me away from that corner. Nudge off the wall. Yeah, so that bit is going to be a little bit
Mind that
tricky.
front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I'm going to have to be careful through some of these fast corners now with that little bit of damage. Oh, there we go. That was a bit better, that corner, but... Let's try not to hit the wall on the left here. Take the curb instead. Oh, that was so much better. That's the best I've done through there. Even with a slightly wonky front wing. See how I can carry so much more speed now as we head towards the line.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
Yeah, so that lap felt a lot better, apart from bashing the front wing in the castle section. I think that bit is going to be difficult to get right, but if I can nail that section, I'll be pretty happy. I haven't got like too many fast corners to worry about on this track. I feel like I need to brake a little bit earlier for that one. Oh, went a bit wide. Oh, damn, that was a shame. That was building up to be a pretty good lap, I think. There we go, I've nailed that bit. That bit's so much fun when you get it right. Head towards the finish.
Alright, that's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far from optimal. It could still be worth running again.
Ah, alright, let me pause that. We'll head back to the garage. That seemed pretty decent, I think.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
We'll check the times now. Where am I? I'm losing nearly all my time in that middle sector. Sector 1 is decent. Sector 2 is terrible. Sector 3 I'm losing a few temps. So, you know, maybe with a perfect lap...
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 51.6.
With a perfect lap, I'd like to be like high 148s, like around Magnussen and Ilott. Magnussen's just gone quicker. 25.3 in the last sector. It's pretty impressive. We're going to go ahead and get ready for qualifying.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Bottas, Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
These guys actually do quicker laps, so maybe once I get the tyres in, like on the soft tyres, on a hot lap, hopefully they'll give me some extra time. But obviously everyone will be on the soft tyres on a hot lap, so we'll see how it goes. I'm really hoping eventually I'm going to find a track where I can do a perfect lap in qualifying. I think after this is maybe Canada. Canada's not a bad track for me, I think. I'm okay at Canada, maybe? Question mark. I don't know what other ones coming up am I good at? I think there's France, Austria. I'm all right at those. Silverstone, I'm not great at, to be honest, but I've driven it a lot, so maybe. Hungary as well coming up. I'm okay at Hungary, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. This castle section is going to be the one that is going to catch me out, I think, especially in the race. But yeah, if I can just nail that lap, we'll be good. I'm looking at been looking at the championship. Need to start moving up some positions, which means I need to kind of finish I need to finish around 15th, 16th to get to move up a couple of positions. I think so. That's what I'm going to try and do. And let's head to qualifying and see how it goes. So here we go, heading into turn 1. Nice and tight to the inside there. I wouldn't normally go that tight, but it allows me to carry a bit more speed from here. So DRS all the way down this straight. Oh, plonk. Oh, damn it, I've lost a lot of momentum there. That was a big hit on the wall. I don't think I've damaged anything, but lost a lot of time. Into the castle section. Oh, too wide. And I've spun. Oh well. That was a shame. Normally I would restart, but I think I was going to be lost anyway, so... Yeah, that was a shame. Oh, I've messed that up completely. Now I've damaged the front wing. Yeah, not great that, was it? Not great, but hopefully the race will go a bit better.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Alright, so we'll get going ready for the race. Oh dear. That wasn't a good race for me. Good qualifying. It started off pretty well, but yeah, I realised I was last, trying to make up time, and I just pushed too hard really round that corner, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Let's see if I can do any better in the race. Wrong button. I still struggle with these menus sometimes. Yeah. So there goes my hopes of finishing like 15th. I'll let Crofty talk you through Azerbaijan.
A warm welcome to all of you watching at home to today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama. A fourth-row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as a pole position would. And remember, in 2017 and 2018, both Lance Stroll and then Sergio Perez took surprise podiums here. Baku City Circuit then, an unpredictable 3.7-mile track around the streets of the Azerbaijan capital. 20 turns for our drivers to navigate today, including the infamous Turn 8, one of the tightest and most challenging corners of the season. Anthony Davidson is with me once again to take you through today's action, and we have plenty of twists and turns to come over the next hour or so, I'm sure.
What a great race we have in store for us today. Valtteri looks supremely confident this weekend, and that's why he's starting from pole. Can anyone get close to him today, I wonder? And let's see who's able to keep their tyres in that temperature sweet spot early on. You've got a great tyre warmer underneath your right foot, and the drivers need to make the most of that on the formation lap, lest they see themselves skating wide at turn 1 on cold rubber.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Vettel, Stroll, Albon, Ricciardo, and Pierre Gasly, Sainz, Norris, Kevin Magnussen, and Giovinazzi, Kvyat, Grosjean, Esteban Ocon, and Callum Ilott, Russell, Latifi, Joker, and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So I'm not last because Raikkonen has a penalty, which means I'm starting on the outside rather than the inside. So I think I'm kind of going to try and stick to the right. Unless I get a good run on the car in front, I need to kind of stick to the right going into turn 1. Hopefully sweep round some people rather than getting boxed in on the inside. But, you know, honestly, I'm just going to go for the gap. Let's be real. Here we go. Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Oh, lots of wheel spin. Russell's a little bit slow as well, though. Oh, how have I done that? There's a McLaren. Oh, the Hasses have blocked me off. Oh, a little touch on Grosjean. I got a warning for that. Try to dive down the inside of Magnussen there. Let's do a little bit of overtake. Oh, damn it, not my front wing.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I really can't do that section at all. That was terrible. I've lost so much time. I'm still in P16 though, that's not bad.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Problem is I'm going to be overtaken on this straight because I'm not quick enough. Bit of overtake. Try and keep Kvyat behind me. Alright, still alive. I think I'm just going to have to back these guys up, you know. That chicane's another deceptively difficult corner. There's nothing deceptive about this castle section though, it is just difficult. You've got to run over the curb, thread the needle, and get down on the overtake to try and pull away from the cars behind because I've lost all my momentum. Okay, we're doing good. I'm going to get to the end of lap 2, hopefully still in P16. Oh, Kvyat is closing. Right in my
DRS is being
slipstream.
enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I had to be careful to leave space on the inside just in case he was going to dive bomb. The cars behind are going to have DRS down here now. I got a pretty good exit though compared to them. Oh, we just got to focus. Alright, now they're going to have DRS down this straight. This is where I'm going to struggle. And I really need to use my overtaker. I'm going to be overtaken. Oh, Kvyat's going to get me. I'm going to tuck into his slipstream.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
I had to let Raikkonen go. But I have DRS down here. Raikkonen might be able to have a go at Kvyat. Oh, I almost lost it there. That was where I lost it in qualifying. I really am just hanging on. Be a bit more aggressive on that corner, I think. Oh, almost lost it. I'm sliding all over the place.
Okay, clear.
Oh, apparently I knocked Ocon out. I got warning for a collision with Ocon, and Ocon, I think spun. I think Ocon spun. Alright, well I'm 2 seconds clear of Ilon. I don't have DRS, so I'm just going to use overtake down this long straight now and hopefully keep that gap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Alright, final lap, let's go! just the 2 warnings for me this race. Assuming I don't get any more, but I don't think I'm going to catch the cars ahead. And hopefully I can stay 2 seconds ahead of the cars behind. It's so hard steering through there. Right, they've caught up.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.4 seconds.
All these guys are going to be coming at me hard down the straight. Oh, Beanie! No! Now's not the time, Beanie! I can't see! I'm still ahead. I'm pulling away slightly. 2 tenths! It's going to be close! I get it! I did it! I held them off.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
18th place. Oh, you're right, Beanie. You nearly made me lose that. Wowie.
And so ends another Azerbaijan Grand Prix, a fascinating race and a well-deserved victory. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes
There you go,
team.
a win for
They
Lewis.
certainly deserve it.
Maybe he's going to start coming back in the championship. Bottas had built up a pretty good lead. Ain't that right, Beanie? You can't see Beanie, but she's right here.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes
Still lost.
continue to extend their lead. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Yeah, I'm still last, which means Russell and Latifi have had a better result than 18th. Can't remember when that is. Look how slow my best lap was. Oh, that wasn't good. Alright, well, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back very soon with some more F1. Bye 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 bye.
Let's have your thoughts.